Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with your new moon in Leo reading. Spirit, please show me the new moon for in Leo. Excuse me. What is this new moon in Leo? What is it bringing for the collective? Spirit. Wow, we've got the new moon in Leo. Look at that, you guys. Holy crap, that wanted to come out. And this one fell on the floor face down, so I'm going to put it back in and see if it comes back out. It says, confidence is your key to success. And I am going to read that card out of the book since we are in the new moon. And then we've got work through your fears, okay? New moon in Scorpio. So Spirit, and what do we got here? Oh my God, new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Bottom of the deck, we've got balanced spirituality and practicality. Got to get practical. It's one thing to be spiritual, but got to be practical in all of it, right? We got to take the steps that we're guided to take, and it's about putting yourself out there. It's about making yourself known. It's about not worrying about what other people think about whatever it is that you are being bold about. So if you're putting your voice out on, social media platforms, you're typing more than usual, you're, putting yourself in the spotlight, because that's what Leo is all about. It's that confidence. It's ego as well, yes, but I feel like that's where the fears, it says work through your fears, because if you're willing to be bold, if you're willing to use your voice, if you are willing to use your platform for the greater good, all your hard work is going to pay off. For others of you, this is about, really getting practical about your next steps, taking the initiative in love as well. If you're willing to put in the work and work through those fears, I feel like, and be confident and be bold and take action when it comes to love, and looking at this from a very spiritual aspect as well as the practical aspect of why we are in certain relationships, right? If it's asking you to be bold and walk away from a relationship and, again, where you're not dimming your light for someone else to shine, because I get that with these cards. The most bold and beautiful card, and the one that stands out the most, is this yellow compared to these darker ones, right? The yellow is what stands out. So it's shine your light bright, because if you're bold enough to do what needs to be done, everything is going to end up working out for you. But at the end of the day, you're going to have people that are going to come in and try to, jab at you. So you just have to have tough skin, like the lion here. This is about having tough skin. Also, I am getting someone here, to something about your cat's diet needs to change. I know that this is random, but your cat is asking for more fish. Okay, I just got that very loud and clear. If you have a cat, or for some it could be a dog, and you're just feeding them like chicken and, beef and stuff like that, give them more fish. Random, I know, but they're asking for it. Okay? They're asking for it. I know, random as shit, but that was a side note. With that said, let me go ahead and read, if I can find it. Where's the book? Here we go. All right. So I want to read the new moon in Leo card, since we are on the new moon. Babies being born, congratulations. I do get that as well. Somebody just had a baby. Okay, and then this card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card is saying it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card also is a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news and a new start for your children. Make time to have fun. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light. I did say all that. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. You've earned it. You've turned someone's head. So as soon as this person, if this is about someone, they're really working hard about getting out of their way so that they can approach you. but they know that however they approach you, it can't be from a fear-based state, because your confidence and your light can be very intimidating for, and this isn't just a romantic, this could be a family member that's wanting to come back in, an old friend that you're estranged from, it can be anyone. But again, this person wants another go around, okay? I feel like they see that you are missing. It says Leo is the sign of the big and brave-hearted lion of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. So don't be hiding, in the background. Put yourself out there. Be bold. Use your voice. Work through your fears. And I'm telling you, for some of you, there's going to be a large payoff for that. Okay? In the end, it's like, you're really doing this. For some of you, you are, like even myself, I'm very practical about what's going on with the world, and I have no problem talking about practical stuff, on my channels, on my social media, but I also utilize my spirituality in the midst of all of it. And it is all spiritual, even if you don't like hearing about it, even if it's a topic that bothers you. It's like, every one of us has a spiritual job, even if you think it's so mundane. It's not. Like, every job is needed, okay? So with that said, let's go ahead. I want to look at the Rider-Waite. Spirit, please show me new moon in Leo. What do we need to look out for? We've got King of Swords. So again, I did say, this is someone who is very logical, somebody who is very truth-oriented. They don't beat around the bush. They're very... they think before they act. Somebody who can be, also almost stoic and cold. It can, feel very cold and cutting with their words, but again, their confidence, they're very confident, okay? I'm going to put these back in because I felt like a sloppy shuffle. Spirit, please show me what messages do we have for this new moon in Leo? New moon in Leo. Spirit, what do we got? Oh, what's challenging is the Two of Cups. And then we've got the Two of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. So we have the King of Swords, King of Wands. Some of you guys might have to make a decision between two people, two jobs, two homes. Spirit, please show me the new moon in Leo. We've got putting down a burden, coming out of limbo with the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Hanged Man in the reverse. Somebody's coming out of limbo about you, about love. Okay? Somebody here, it's on their mind to take action. How they are is, thinking about everything, thinking about a commitment, thinking about marriage, thinking about partnering up in business. Spirit, please show me, what do we got? Spirit, please show me, what do we got? What do we got? And I did just see the Queen of Swords. Spirit, what do we got for this new moon in Leo? Okay. Wow, we got Leo out here. We've got the Ace of Swords, we've got the Three of Pentacles, and we've got the Strength card. And what is the outcome? What is the possible outcome for this new moon in Leo? Ooh, we got the Devil in the reverse. I like that. And we've got the Judgment card. Listen, there could be some type of legalities here. There's definitely some type of legalities. Okay, you guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, I can run this a couple of different ways, and I don't think you're going to like the second way, but I'm going to run this the first way first. First way first, because I'm feeling very strongly I need to tell the other story. And again, you're not all going to like it, and I don't give a shit. It's what I'm being told. But I will tell you in a minute. Let me get through this story. Someone here has been making a decision on somebody else, okay, on whether or not they're going to rebirth this situation because they know that there's a final judgment that needs to be called, okay? Like, are we going to resurrect this situation? Are we going to bring it back from the dead? Somebody here is, like, thinking about getting ramped up, but they're still in the thinking phase, okay? What's on their mind is, I need to take action. And the challenge and what is crossing them and what they need to make a decision on is this Two of Cups. Am I going to partner with this? But they are still, what's keeping them stuck is the Two of Swords. It's like, blocking out their heart, using their head, when really they need to use the cups, which is their emotions, okay? Four of Wands in the recent past is all about celebrations, happy life. You know, somebody that is, with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, somebody who's marriage material. Somebody who, you know, there could have been, you know, some type of a, because I have the Scorpio here above all of these kings, I feel like something died because Scorpio is death, okay? And it was very well a relationship because somebody here wasn't able to make a decision. Somebody is coming out of limbo, though. Maybe they had a lot of heavy burdens, had a lot of things that they were carrying, but they are putting those things down. And for what? What's in the environment? For this offer of love, okay? For the offer of love. I feel like this person wants to, you know, what's helping or hindering this situation is the Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Somebody who is gaining the courage, the inner courage, that inner lion, delving into the inner lion and trying to gain enough confidence in the situation, overcoming their fears, and deciding that, you know what, I really want to work on this. I want to collaborate with someone, and I need to bring clarity to the situation. But excuse me, they have to do the practical working. But I feel like, you know, cat's got your tongue is what I just heard. Cat's got your tongue. We do have the cat here a couple of times. So pay attention to your cats as well, okay? I am getting that very strongly. For some of you, you have a cat energy that has passed over, is now an angel cat energy, and they are guiding you, okay? They are guiding you. Now, what is happening here is the devil in reverse, coming unchained from those fears, coming unchained from whatever burdens that they were carrying, whatever blockages or, you know, that they, you know, put on themselves, okay? Because when you look at this card, they are bound to the devil by these loose chains around their necks. At any point in time, they can, you know, take the chain off and be like, wow, you know what? I was tied to this thought process. I was tied to this, you know, thinking that I had to work this job, or tied to, old outmoded belief system. And so what they're doing is they're unchaining themselves from this devil, and they are moving forward. They're putting down the burdens. And what are they, you know, there's an offer here. Somebody here, and I feel like it's this King of Wands here, wanting to take action, but knowing that they need to have the clarity and really thinking things through. For some of you, this person could definitely be an overthinker. But again, you could have very well been in limbo with this person, but this person is wanting to come out of limbo. For others of you, you are definitely being enlightened for sure. It's like you've been enlightened, you know what to do, and now it's time to make that offer. Another thing, and you guys, feel free to click off here, okay? Regardless of your feelings about what I'm about to say, you've been warned, okay? This is also about something legal. And I say that because we do have the Libra card here. A win-win outcome is forecast, okay? And it's asking you to be spiritual. Don't have your heads too far in the clouds, Pisces. Like, be practical like Capricorn. And what does Capricorn rule? It rules the government, okay? There was a final judgment that was made here. And there are some people here that with Scorpio, there's secrets between these two kings, okay? And how they were collaborating. And what I'm getting here is there was a final judgment that was made. And there is going to be a rebuilding that is necessary, because I do get the homes. So what I'm getting is these Maui fires. I'm getting these Maui fires, okay? And I'm getting that very, very strongly. There was a devil here. There was some evil that was done in this energy, okay? But there is an enlightenment for everyone. Like, you're going to see what, it's like you're seeing. Neptune is retrograde, and this is typically Neptune. And when it's in the reverse, it's like you're needing to see things from a different perspective. But everybody has now been enlightened to what the hell is really going on. Okay, what is really going on? Some people are trying to make offers and they are being turned away. This person is turning away and saying, no, I don't want your offer. Okay, I'm turning my back on your offer. And these people are doing it from a place of love. But I'm telling you right now, there is going to be a final judgment. There's a lot of people who are on edge. These two kings had a conversation. And it was about a partnership, because that is what is crossing them. That was about a partnership. And someone here was like, no, I'm not making the partnership. Like, I'm not going to do the partnership. Like, no, we're not. Because this has everything to do with people's livelihood and everybody's homes. And with that said, with Scorpio here, there was, which is ruled by Pluto, there was death, decay, and destruction. Because someone was very bold and stood up for themselves and was very confident in the decision, okay? They were very confident in the decision that they had made. And now aid and rescue are coming in. And you have to be very careful with any of these people showing back up, okay? But I feel that this is going to get turned over. So you just have to pay attention, continue to speak out. Watch who it is that you're collaborating with, because not everybody who offers you something, because what they're doing is they're banking it off of your emotions. And you're going to have to be very careful and pull back and have the courage, do the research, talk to certain people, get clarity, okay? Find the truth. Because you can overcome the evil that has been done. I'm not just getting that in Maui. I'm getting this in everything that's happening right now in our world. And all the hard work that, people who, aren't afraid of other people slamming them for, their view, like putting it out there, they get called conspiracy theorists. They get called names. We're the same ones who told you that what was going to be bad. And now look, the difference between a conspiracy theory and the truth, about 6 months. So, there's certain people who have a bird's eye view on the stuff that is happening in the world right now. And I think that you need to pay a little bit more close attention instead of being in this la land of like do-de-do, like take your head out of the sand and start seeing things for what they are. Again, Neptune is retrograde, so it's taking the rose-colored glasses off. What you're seeing is real. And I just got confirmation on that as I said it. Yes, see? Look at that. Clarifying the King of Wands, we got the government, which is exactly what this card represents. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Communication and worry. Communication and worry. Also, if you go back to that love story or relationship, whatever it was earlier I was talking about, this is a person who wants to take action, wants to communicate to you, but is afraid that it might be too late to come into a commitment with you. But they're having to work through those fears. It's right underneath the Nine of Swords. But you guys, those of you who are dealing with, and have been impacted by the stuff that's going on in Maui, you're gonna overcome this. You're gonna overcome the devil. You're gonna come in the people who are trying to do the land grab. Yes, again, oh my God, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there was, man. Yeah, see, I said, somebody offered somebody something. And they turned their back on it. This person made a decision. Two of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the Three of Swords. Yeah. Get legal advice. Not everybody who is offering you up something has your best interest at heart. Make sure that you do your research. That is what the Hierophant is all about. Do the research. Do the research. You will be enlightened. What is this devil energy? 7 of Pentacles. Yep, they're 3 of Wands. Yeah. Now are we going to get our return on our investment? Everybody's watching. Everybody's watching across the ocean right now. And this devil, don't take any offers from the devil, any of these surprise offers, because there are people who are like, I can capitalize on that. And these people are overseas right now. Look at that. 3 of Wands. They're overseas watching. Look at how dark and dreary those skies are. Wonder why that is. It was beautiful, green, and lush. And now what? And our beautiful beaches. And this devil. You guys are going to overcome the devil. I know that for a lot of you, you're waiting to see how this is going to play out. But I'm telling you, be mindful of this devil energy. Don't fall for whatever it is they're offering you. Do your research. Get legal advice. That's what the Queen of Swords is all about. And the Hermit together. This is about a legal team. Be careful with legal teams, though, because they will take half of whatever you give them. Be careful of that. Make sure that they're not, again, they could also be the devil, too. So be careful who you're signing with is what I'm getting here. Work through your fears, because Scorpio is also about investments. It's about investments. It's about property. It's about all of those things. And again, the government trying to come in and grab. But if you guys are confident and you guys be careful who you guys allow to make those final judgments for you. Make sure that you are, even though you're battle worn, you're tired, you're trying to protect anything you have left, even if it's just your wits about you. Thank you, Spirit. Be mindful, get help, but be careful who's offering you the help. We have Venus in retrograde, and we also have Mercury getting ready to go into retrograde. So don't get swooned into these big old lawsuits and stuff where they end up taking 50% of the money that is supposed to be paid out in this grand lawsuit between a bunch of other people, and then the legal team ends up taking, the majority of it. Be very, very careful of that. Keep your wits about you. All right, what is the advice, Spirit, in all of this for the Maui fires? What is the advice for the Maui fires? Spirit, what do you want to say about these Maui fires? Spirit, what do you want to say? Higher power. There is a higher power that is working with you, that is going to protect you if you can listen to your higher self. And we've got the number 4 here, and the 4 is about home, structure, stability, foundation, family. There is a judgment call that is being made by the universe that is going to help you. I want to read that card, number 4. Higher power. Conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with Spirit. That's what I was talking about, committing to a partnership with Spirit, with your guides, with your angels. The ancestors are strong on these lands. The ancestors are strong. This card reminds you that you are this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to Spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? And then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. You are being guided by a higher power. You are protected by your ancestors, your angels, your guides. Being in the present, being in the moment. Let's get you a law of attraction card. Spirit, please show me for the collective for this new moon in Leo. We got 2. Action inspired from aligned thoughts is joyous action. It says action offered from a place of contradicted thought is hard, unsatisfying work, and does not yield good results. But when you really feel good about jumping into action, that is a clear sign that you are not offering thoughts that are contradictory to your own desires. So getting out there, how can you help? For some of you, it's being in the spotlight. It's sharing your wisdom. It's sharing your voice, putting yourself out there, not worrying about censorship, not worrying about all of the people who are not going to like what you have to say. Put it out there and say it anyway. My thoughts are like powerful magnets. Your thoughts are powerful, attractive magnets, attracting one to another. Thoughts attract to themselves, and you attract thoughts to you by giving your attention to them. Those who speak most of prosperity have it, and those who speak most of sickness or poverty have it. It is a law. It can be no other way. So speak as if you are already abundant, and so it shall be. You guys, I really hope these messages helped. Be confident, be strong. Don't let the fear of what is happening right now in this world bring you down to a lower vibration. That's exactly what this devil wants. Be mindful. For some of you, I do see where you guys will be moving off of the land. I do see that where people are just going to be done, okay? Because the heartache is too much. There's too much devastation, and some people just can't face that. But just know that there is help out there. Manifest it in, because what I see with these 2 cards is it's like she's running through the forest, and it's like she's finally found it, and she's following her North Star. I love this message. You guys, again, my condolences to everybody who lost somebody during the Maui fires or any of the fuckery that's been going on in the world the last few years. My heart aches for each and every one of you, but this is a firm message for you guys to keep your head on a swivel. Don't think that it can't happen to you, and be more aware. Don't be so swooned in by the illusion of what they're trying to spin, but actually take it from the ones who are being devastated by what's happening in the world. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Thank you to everybody who has purchased me a cup of coffee. I really do appreciate the donation. And you guys, check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Over there, I'm posting much more content as well. I love you guys all so very much, and I will chat with you again soon. Take care.